Hello. So I have not done update or any kind of video where I'm talking. Again, I used to do a lot, maybe almost entirely videos where I'm just talking while I was living in central Finland, and now I have moved to Lapland. And here in Lapland, I have had been withholding myself from doing these kind of videos since I don't have anything to say or not enough to say. So now I think it's time to make that video where I have enough to say and it's not just flapping my gums. Yeah, just opening my mouth for no reason. So we tried me and my best friend, we tried to live here in Lapland in the same apartment, and the Lapland's medical care that we hoped would be better than in central Finland. Yeah, it didn't turn out so. Here in Lapland, in this city where I'm living, in Kemi, it has it's not like public healthcare is providing the services. Public healthcare has made this one firm called Mehiläinen. It means bee, and they have done so that the bee company runs the private sector. Oh, sorry. It is a private sector medical care firm, but it runs public healthcare here instead of the government funded hospitals and healthcare centers. We tried it. It didn't work. At first it worked, but as soon as the information from central Finland arrived, this moving here proved to be for nothing, since they had the same opinion, or they were just like rubber stamping the opinion they have in central Finland. And I need to say that this isn't like my problem per se. It's my problem because it's my best friend's problem. But I have a stable condition on my illnesses, this unknown eye disease that I have. Eyes are fine. Still they are fine, nothing wrong with them. But I'm wearing these kind of gloves because it's spring and my hands, they always dry up during spring time. Even more so here because this Kemi is close to ocean. It's on the ocean shore. So we didn't succeed getting a second opinion here on a doctor. They just didn't give. Before you call me or my best friend an idiot, me for moving here and my best friend for following, I must say that I asked beforehand from a doctor that is the second opinion possible. He said yes, and I asked, should I if it's possible, ask my friend to move here, and he said yes. And I must say, the first doctor was the same doctor, and it worked out fine. They gave a second opinion and put him to because he has back issues. They put him to physiotherapy, and the physiotherapist said there's nothing to be done in physiotherapy. But then again, the mental way Central Finland handles pain medications for pain patients came before like treating the patient or making his life so that it's not completely just suffering from the illness. So they are like, don't go further in the details. I'm just saying what I feel. I feel that my friend is hurting, and I feel that he's left out of the mental and physical health care, both. And I must say that there is this Hippocratic oath. It's from ancient Greece. Doctors used to vow this Hippocratic oath, and it was a standard. But in Finland, they don't swear this Hippocratic oath anymore. Instead, they are trying to pull the wool over our eyes with like 1997 they took a voluntary doctor's oath that the doctors who had graduated could swear. Why would you swear that if you don't need to swear it? You know, for a Christian, oaths are binding. If you swear an oath, when I was 18 years old, I swore an oath that I would follow Christian God. I was messed up and I said that during the duration of this reincarnation, that's how messed up I was in occultism at that point. Everything was open for me. Well, Christianity actually has a reincarnation. The Elijah, then there was Elijah, his apprentice, but Elijah was taken to heaven with in a flaming carriage, and he returned as the John the Baptist. So although he escaped death, and there are others like Enoch was taken to heaven, he escaped death. But for Elijah, he died as John the Baptist. He got his head on a platter. So, but Enoch survived death as the only person to survive death, except Jesus Christ, but he was half only human and half Christian God, the Son of God and our Lord. So the doctors, if they don't swear the oath, they don't have any reason to help you, not oath bound to help you. And there is also the issue which I found in the city I was living. I won't move there anymore. In central Finland, in Jyväskylä, it's a students' city. It has lots of schools. Excuse me. So They are extra careful there with the war on drugs. I mean, really, the doctors in Finland, they are way worse than police in Finland when it comes to war on drugs. If you're a pain patient and you have pain medication, you are a target for the doctors. They will do anything to keep the medication away from you, or they will do anything to not to be responsible for even if you need pain medication or some kind of adjuvant medication, since pain medication doesn't work on its own. It usually needs a benzodiazepine sedative, so that when the opiate pain medication is like has stopped working because your body has been so used to it, you need to have the benzodiazepine to keep the effect up so that you don't feel the pain. But so these are like two red flags for the new generation of doctors. They would rather like prescribe anything else than opiates and benzodiazepines, because these kind of medications, they will go to the street market very fast, to the black market, and only ones really suffering from this are Finnish people, since doctors don't want to appear as racist, so they will give opiates and benzodiazepines so easily to gypsies and like foreigners who have moved to Finland, even if they can't make a one sentence in Finnish or even describe why they need them. If they ask, they get it. Or otherwise, it's the racist card. If it's a Muslim man who doesn't drink alcohol, I'm a Christian man, I don't drink alcohol. But if it's, and my medication doesn't allow me to anyways. But if it's a Muslim man who doesn't even have pain but wants opiates and wants like sedatives, and he just goes and I need this, and I don't understand Finnish, I cannot tell you what symptoms I got. They say yes, of course you will have those. But Finnish are like less than 1% of the world's population, and still the Finnish doctors blame all the crime or the selling of drugs, I mean medicine, in Finland to the Finnish people. They don't want to appear racist, and they don't appear racist if they blame it all on the Finnish persons. So it's extremely hard to get treated as a pain patient. In Finland, it's almost impossible. I was led to believe that in Lapland, actually Lapland has like due to population, it's dispersed more. I thought that maybe the masses of immigrants and people just moving and stucking Finnish medical care, like stucking it up, if that's the right word. If they would like leave Lapland alone because it's colder there, and because they would like to live in the near vicinity of Helsinki, the big cities, live like the the life they see on the movies, like westernized life, Hollywood life, but no. Um, well, it's just that in central Finland, in Jyväskylä, when you go to the central, you will see more people. They are like, many of them are foreigners, but if you go to the center of this city, this Kemi here in Lapland, you will see less people, but still many of them are foreigners or gypsies. I don't differentiate. We need to get rid of them all. I don't have anything against other people or races, but when they are inside Finland's borders and are maniac leaders, the satanic democratic leaders who are in real life autocratic, working for Satan, when they like take people in Finland without no regard what will happen after their lifetimes or in our lifetimes. Just taking people in the name of like saving people. Less than 1% of the people is trying to save like, I don't know how many percentages like Middle Easterns make of the world, but they are multiplying fast. It doesn't matter even if we count them right now, tomorrow it has, well, doubled would be like doomsday, but it is much more than it was yesterday. So I'm seeing a lot of Slavs, I'm seeing a lot of black people, I'm seeing a lot of Middle Easterns, I'm seeing a lot of gypsies. I see a little bit of Finnish, but usually when I'm like waiting for a bus, there is in ratio there is less Finnish people, or just there is a draw with number of Finnish people and number of foreigners. And I wanted to see like Finnish people only. Finnish are the most secluded people on the earth. We have our own gene group. We are like studied for medical knowledge due to our unique diseases. Whoa. Whoa.
No, you.
So we are let's take that again. We are studied for our unique diseases. I really have these gloves on, so I dropped the cell phone. So, and why I dropped the cell phone, because I just wanted to remind you that these unique diseases, they are real. I have unknown unique eye disease. That's not in my eyes, it's in my head, caused by astaxanthin, a natural product, a supplement. Well, so the plan failed. There was no haven for Finnish persons in Lapland. Even I must say we didn't go To the northest regions of Lapland, it could be different there, but there lives the Sami people, and there are much less hospitals than in this. We are like on the border of um, Lapland and the rest of the Finland. So just enough to the north that I can say I am in Lapland, but the real Lapland doesn't start here. But still, where is the real Lapland when all of Finland is filled with foreigners and it isn't stopping? Our leaders will bring more. It doesn't affect them. It only affects us poor people, like who are living on welfare because we are sick. And these people, they come and they live on our welfare, and it's much lower than it was before, and prices climb up in the stores, so you are pretty much you are in trouble. I don't like to invent like very intellectual word here. You are in trouble. You cannot afford anything else but food, and for food you have to think what you eat or you will run out of food. This is not the same for the foreigners. They get larger sums of money than we Finnish people. Much larger sums. They can like do whatever they want to make themselves feel comfy in Finland, and we suffer for it. Even if you think that people who do not work are just leeches, even the leeches are suffering. Yep. So what to do? What to do? It's again, I need to move again. I'm trying to pull my best friend with me. And where are we going now? If the like tundras, the wastelands of Finland's Mexico, the Lapland doesn't work, where are you going to go? Well, there is no place. There is no place. But there is one place that could work, and I'm hoping it would work. There is this town, it's near central Finland, but it's just outside. They have taken this new system in Finland where they have made like welfare areas that are like consist of some cities or somewhat. So I don't want to go back to the like now I'm living in Lapland's welfare area, and I don't want to go to the central Finland's welfare area that I left. So I'm trying to move next to it to another welfare area called Pirkanmaa's welfare area. And why? Because I was offered their apartment, and I really hope that we can seal. It has been promised to me. I have like switched numbers with the owner. Told his older man. I have been told to contact his daughter, and I have, and I'm just trying to get the rental agreement paper. so that I can put it to the Finnish government to process, and they of course will deny it, but then I will put it to the social healthcare program, and they will allow it. Finnish government doesn't approve any kind of moving when you're unemployed if it's not due to employment reasons. But I have to talk more about this place where I'm moving. It's the city called Tampere, and there is a region in Tampere called Hervanta. And what is special about Hervanta is that it's like the promised land of, like, well, in other words, it would be like promised land for the hip hop subculture. There is this there are hip hop artists who are singing about this place. It's a real, I have visited there. It's a really beautiful place. I don't listen to rap music, but I listen to soul music and various music, but not rap. But there is like it's just normal houses. How you say it? Normal. Sorry, that doesn't ring any bell. How to get that word in my mind? So I will just tell you what kind of houses they are. You will know them. They are like houses that have houses in top of each other. Like you have an elevator in them, and you will go to the third floor, and etc. You have many neighbors. So you must understand that it's not a skyscraper. Those are in America where there is like 100 floors or something, but houses made of like that, blocks on top of blocks, just normal housing in city, urban cities. But I don't know the word for it right now. And so Hervanta is composed of this kind of housings, and there is a lake near it. It's beautiful. There are trees and park there on the yard, and I don't like. I'm not surprised that the rap artists speak so highly of it, since there is also has been forming this subculture of people like, well, you could call it the hikikomori needs are living there. There are living the people who are like living alternative lives than just working and dying like the government would want you to live the Finnish dream. Well, I don't like blame people for living like that, but you must understand that there are different kind of people. When you do the work, we pick up the fruits of your labor. That's true, and we are ashamed of ourselves. But the system is so suffocating that it has to change. Something is wrong, and that something is Satan ruling the system. I don't like living in the world government. Finland is just a puppet of the world government. And these kind of things are like, and these kind of thoughts are like promoted in Hervanta. Alternative lifestyles. Not everyone thinks like the same like you. Not everyone is like a working bee like you and providing for everyone. Or like a working and providing for the world that where ants make their like anthill. Oh, but ant colony. Not everyone is like an ant working on ant colony. And well, ants won't tolerate that kind of behavior, but we are people, so you kinda have to, because we are thinking beings. And I have high hopes that I will get this promised apartment on the promised land, Hervanta, so I can like continue making videos and not to be so alone here in Lapland. This was not as I thought it would be, like inspiring place. But at least now I know how loneliness here feels, and I have much clearer view of things. Making the wrong choice in life can sometimes be the right choice. I don't have any issues leaving this house I'm living in. I'm living under a Estonian landlord who is either a criminal or a criminal and a alcoholic. He's made every attempt to screw me over with this apartment. It's in horrible shape. Horrible, horrible, horrible. So horrible that I won't go into details because I will get annoyed and it will take too long. But I will just say that Estonians are totally different than us Finns. They are, even if we have speak the same language straight, the Finno-Ugric, with Hungarians and Estonians. Estonians are totally different. I don't get at all along with them. They are not our brothers. Finland stands alone. It's only us. So that's the update. I will be moving again. The off the grid theme of the channel died. Off the grid Finland is filled with foreigners. There is no peace here. And now I must try another way. In Hervanta in Finland there is this alternative culture of Finnish people, old people like me. So old, I'm 33 right now at the time of making this video, but about that, not young people, there are people like that don't how you say, not like take the crap. If you are like a foreign criminal and you think you can come to Hervanta and be like a king and a king of Hervanta, the people living there won't take kindly to you, because we Finnish have been driven to our backs against the wall. So normal people, working people, they can't do anything about it. If they get the racist card thrown at their face, they could lose their job, they could endanger their family's income and such. But people like me and people like need hikikomoris. There are also drug users and such Finnish persons. And well, when we got nothing to lose, we are extremely dangerous, and we don't kill and use weapons, but we will get violent and we will defend ourselves. So I don't want the foreigners jumping on my face and rubbing like their welfare on my face that's larger than mine, even if I have this unknown eye disease thing going and what fund I'm getting is rehabilitation retirement, and not rehabilitation to like drug problem, but to mental issues that I have not never signed, and I have made like patients patient case against the doctor who made the diagnosis. I was labeled a drug misuser. He didn't even himself believe in his mental diagnosis, but he still, to this day, they haunt me. But I'm having a retirement because of that. I'm fit to use it as I will, and I'm making YouTube videos telling you how the things are really in Finland, when only you can hear about Finland is what the politicians are saying and what the working class are lying on papers to make them feel good. Happiest country in the world. You're right. The happy people are here, but they aren't the ones answering those questions. They are not even receiving those questions. I'm hoping that in Hervanta there is some kind of unity between people. I'm not looking for friends. I hope I get my one friend there with me, and we can get like health issues straightened. Only wish. Again, I will wish to become the Christian King of Finland, so everyone can be free under my rule instead of like satanic, autocratic, democratic government that exists today. That long, Christian kings were great, some were great, and they existed far more longer than this. So let's keep fighting